Yeah, I've been isolating myself lately. Yeah, trying to reach peace within. Time to be with ourselves. And just search for time to simple joy. Heal. Just being here. On my own with my dog. It's okay. Just on our own. Healing ourselves, our inner self, and thinking further. How can we heal this planet together? This planet we cherish so much. Time to heal. And the time is now. Time is quick, quick, quick. Time quick. Time quick. Time quick. I love the earth. I love this earth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. Now. I couldn't wait, guys, to share this music with you. Just share a bit of joy in this hard time. It was really hard for me to access it, and well, I'm glad, and it's a good start, I guess. healing earth together again. Joy. Sing. Oh, Sawa. Oh, Sawa. Healing hearts. Oh, Sawa. Oh, Sawa. Healing hearts. Oh, Sawa. Oh, Sawa. Healing earth together. Yeah, I've been isolated myself lately. Yeah, trying to reach peace within, time to be with ourselves, and just search for time to simple joy, just being here on my own with my dog. It's okay, just on our own, healing ourselves, our inner self, and thinking further. How can we heal this planet together? This planet we cherish so much. Time to heal. And the time is now. Time is quick, quick, quick. Time quick. Time quick. Time quick. I love the earth. I love this earth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now. I couldn't wait, guys, to share this music with you. Just share a bit of joy in this hard time. It was really hard for me to access it, and well, I'm glad. It's a good start, I guess. Hello everybody, hello. Session in English. It's going to be a short one. Actually, I think I'm going to stop the fan because it's a bit too noisy. Yeah, that would be better. because I can't work. There's too much noise. Yeah, well, it's hot here. I think we've been reaching the above 30 degrees in the south of France, so it's really warm, and it keeps climbing up. It's unusual at this time, but it's okay. But we need a bit of fan. So I'm going to do some readings tonight, really little, so the people who are here, maybe one or two more, I don't know. I'm going to explain why. Things have changed. I've been doing that for a year now, maybe not for the people who have seen my channel on YouTube, but for Facebook now. I started about end of April last year. I've done a bit about 100 shows, 100, yeah, over that, more than 1,000 readings, free. So that was the purpose as well, to be able to give that to people and to start being known. Unfortunately, financially, this is not viable. I have collected, I'm completely transparent. In a year, I have, so after, roughly, if you count in terms of hours, because a live show is about 2 hours minimum, it's about 1 month full time. And I collected, and I'm grateful, but 50 euros in fund, 50 euros in a year work. That would be okay if I had some reading on the side, for example, on ManuSensCris UK, or on ManuSensCris, service of ManuSensCris, which is in French. Unfortunately, this is really quiet, and it's been quiet for a few months now. So I cannot continue this way, because I cannot survive this way, knowing that I don't have any support whatsoever, and I'm talking about financial support, or even making me work and have, as I said, a paid reading or paid healing or whatever. So my energy has been, not because I'm depressed, it's not that. It's I'm really glad that I've done that. I'm really happy, and I'm going to do that tonight with you guys. So I'm pretty pleased to do that. But it's kind of, the universe is telling me it's time to stop, time to do something else. I don't know if I'm gonna continue with shows, probably, I don't know when. Maybe some sort of a channeling or guidance, but not with tarot readings. It will not be individual, it will be more about, if I do something, more about what's happening on the planet right now, and in terms of consciousness, what are the movement, and let you decide how you want to play it. Maybe something like that. But again, I have decided to take a break, because I didn't take any holidays during all that time. Every week we had a show. Maybe I missed 1 or 2, but really little. So I let the universe guide me on this, but it looks like the energies are really potent, and I might be called to do something else, or even rest before maybe some work comes up. I have realized as well that, sorry, I'm doing my blah blah, but I think it's important, as I don't want to finish this without explaining a bit what's happening. I have listened to other people, and it seems that there are a lot of now channels, not like mine, but a lot. It's really getting big. So a lot of people are taking that space, which is good. It's fine. And some people are retiring from it. And I think I'm one of the first, I don't know, because I haven't seen the other one, but I've seen someone else doing the same, saying
It seems that the work has been done, you've been guided, you had the opportunity to have some free readings, to make your own choices, to act on it. The universe has been grateful with you. Have been also kind towards you, and now it's time to have, you know, something in return. If it's not coming from you guys, and I'm not pushing anybody on that, it's not that, but it's time for a return, because if you keep giving and you don't stop, then, well, you get empty, and I am at the stage of being empty. I have nothing else to offer, because nobody is feeding me anything, if you see what I mean. It's kind of a flow. We can, of course, feed what we call the triangle of victim, bourreau, it's the guy who is hit, you know, who mistreat the victim, and the savior. But this is an energy we're switching from, okay? So no sacrifice are required, and we should not feed that, and I will definitely not feed that. I have done what I should be doing. I have helped you guys and many others, as I said, you know, about 1,000 readings in a year. But it's time to stop. My mission is completed on that level. And now we will see. Maybe the universe is telling me, well, you need to stop anyway, so we're stopping the flow. Yes, so you can go to something else, because they know me. If it works, if there is some dynamic, unless I'm tired, I will keep going at it, because if it works, it means there is attraction. But it doesn't work. Another example is my YouTube channel. I went from the beginning of the shows, which were, I think, about 6 months ago, maybe on YouTube. I went from 80 subscribers that already had to 110, 30 subscribers more. And I'm roughly doing, you know, on a good evening, I'm doing about 25 to 30 readings. So there's no coherence, you know, with what I do and the pull and the push, if you see what I mean. So that again makes me think, okay, doesn't mean that I'm going to stop completely, but it's time to change. It's time to give some space for change. I'm sharing this because maybe we'll talk to you as well, and maybe, you know, you will find some coherence, you know, in your life about what I'm sharing right now. The interesting thing is that life is really, the universe is really clever. And if you look at, and if it's still the case, I even reduced my numbers. My number of subscribers has been reduced by 2 or 3, but to leave it to 111. And you know that I do numerology. I didn't do the numerology last Sunday because I wanted to tell you today, so there's generally more people, that I will be stopping this show of numerology and tarot cards in the future. So that's the last one. But it's interesting that, you know, my number of subscribers is 111, which is a wonderful number. It's just light, light, and light. And it's the trinity of light. So it's really a connection to the divine thing. I think, you know, the thing, we're happy with what you've done. You know, you need to go in another direction now. And I guess this show was also to put people in front of being caring towards another, being caring towards something that I think is useful for them and is beautiful, is harmonious, and feeding it. The same way as you have a beautiful plant or a lovely pet, you know, in your house. If you love this and you want to maintain the life of this, you nourish it. And that has to be a natural way of thinking. Maybe we need to reprogram this, because a lot of people maybe don't think this way anymore. They're more about someone shout, someone is loud, someone is angry, with a bad energy, and then people concede and then give. Okay? It has to change because we're feeding the hand that is going to hit us. Okay? So this message is to say you need to start learning to feed what is good for you and nourish it with gifts, whatever, or using it, sharing it, whatever you can do to participate, even a prayer or a candle, anything like this can help. And stop nourishing the beast, something that goes against your whatever, freedom, happiness, anything like that. Okay? So now I've done my little speech. So you have understood that it's the last one for tarot reading and numerology. Same for the French people. Okay? Actually, I stopped the French one last week. And maybe there will be another type of show. You will see, if you keep subscribing to ManuSensCris, maybe you will see some stuff in the future, something different. But right now, I don't have the information. I don't have the connection. We had a little start on the French side, but it's not complete yet. So I'm just going to relax and let it come. I don't want to force anything. Okay, guys, so now, as usual, for the readings, I need the person to be present, so I will call you, okay? And please send me a message saying you're here. And I'm going to do it up to Lavina, so I'm going to write a message now and saying the readings or whatever. I don't know. I'm going to say I stop there, okay? I don't have okay? Here we go. So all the people who are here in the list will have a reading, okay? So we'll start in order. And we'll start with Rita Maria Saint George or Saint George. Are you here? And after that, it will be Saloni Gulati, and then Ashkanshka, Hannah Jelou. She's coming quite often. Merci as well. Jali, maybe as well. We'll see. And Lavina is running. If you're still here, Okay, stay here and you will have your reading. I will call you, and thank you, Rita, by the way, for the message. So you're here, so I can do it. But if you're not here, of course, I go to the other one, and then we'll be finishing. Okay? Yeah. Well, it's about. I was doing about nearly 10 shows per month. Okay, so 12 months, 120 shows. And in terms of reading, on average, I don't know, it's about, I would say, 15 readings, at least on average. Sometimes on cards it's 20, 25, particularly on the French one. Numerology, maybe it will be 10. So on average, we'll say 15, so 120 multiplied by 15. You have an idea. Yeah, that's more than 1,000. So a lot of reading. And a lot of hours. In terms of hours, I was calculating it, and I think it's about 160 hours. And 160 hours, if you work, European time, it's about 40 hours per week. So it's 4 weeks. It's a full month of work of reading. And so when you get £50 or €50 back, cannot be sustained. I don't have another activity. I decided to be connected to you guys to focus on this, on this energetic and medium, whatever, card reading, numerology. Maybe life is telling me otherwise now. Maybe they're telling me, okay, you've done it. You know what it is. Maybe go back to a normal job. But if I go back to a normal job, I cannot do what I'm doing. So it's as clear as simple. You get You get some energy connection at work, tights, contracts, people around you, and then the channel is not free anymore. It's difficult to do both. It's really difficult to do both. Maybe some people are doing it, but I think they will be impacted. So that's why kind of the universe journey, when we do that, they say, okay, all right, stay on your own for a while, get you a certain level of mediumship, and then you can share it. So, but let's go back to Rita. Can you do a future reading? Okay, that will be done. So, if you're kind, you can send a little prayer to the universe for me. So I managed to find a solution to my situation. And if you don't feel it, don't do it. It's as usual. Oh, interesting. The magician up. That's for me because this card was flipped on the other side. Okay. You will see as well, maybe my readings are not going to be as, I would say, as good as they were before. Because as I said, we were, you know, at the peak. And then I was doing that and it was great. And now it's the end of. So I will do my best, put my best input in that. But you will see that the information I'm getting from the reading is not anymore as fruitful or dense as it was before. Because in fact, it's just telling me time is up. We moving to a next phase for you. And for me, but for you as well. You had your opportunities to be guided and to act upon it. Either you did or not. It was your choice. Okay? Then the path will be yours to see if it was a good choice or not so good. Okay, let's see Rita. Future reading. Seems that there is a financial opportunity, a project to construct for you. You've been guided, intuitively guided. You had some intuition about it, about maybe a project or something to put up, maybe an enterprise, you know, a company, a business, something that will generate some profit, commercial exchange. And you've been guided through intuition, maybe some mentors as well, maybe some people talking to you about it. Maybe you need to start up this new thing. And that's vibrating right now. And I think the universe will give you the clarity on this, to how to implement this, okay? They're all positive cards. It's something which is really ripe. You know, you took some time to be guided. It's now you're going to think about it a bit further, but prepare to construct it, or let's say find the foundation or the basis of what it is, and then the map, you know, the action plan would be quite clear in front of you. Of course, you need to do this, but you'll be guided through your intuition, and it's time to proceed, I would say, for you. So, as I said, less dense, my readings, but quite impactful. So you can give a feedback if you want, Rita, or not if you don't want to, as usual. So, Saloni Gulati, are you here? Yes, you're here as well. And did you have a... Can I get a general reading, please? Okay, let's do this. General reading. You see, I'm not writing as well as I used to, because it's last one, so no point. Okay. Hello, can I ask Joe? Can you ask what do you want to ask, Joe? 3 months reading. Well, I don't know. I will do 3 card readings for future, and we'll see what will happen Prash Pandey. Okay. For the people who haven't been at the beginning of the show, I'm going to stop this show. So if you want to understand why, I have explained all this at the beginning of the show, so you can replay it if you want it, and when you feel free, and you will have the explanation. But I'm saying bye-bye for now. At least doing this. I will not be doing this anymore. Okay, so that's for Saloni Gulati. General reading. Let's see. Okay. Are you a female or are you a male? That would be an important question. If you can reply to me on the chat, Saloni. Okay. Okay. I will need your answer first. I'm new sub, felt bad you're leaving, but I wish you the best. Thank you. Well, I'm not really leaving, my channel will still be there. I'm just, but I will stop doing this because it takes too much energy from me. Okay. And as I say, no feedback. Until humanity start beginning to balance, it's really strange because there's some teaching from the universe, and the universe say the universe is here for us, no problem. But it's not here to compensate for our what we lack from. Do you see what I mean? So the universe can say yes, okay, but it's up to you guys. If you don't want to share what you have, it's not my problem from the universe. I can't help you with this. I can only tell you, share what you have more of and get what you have less of and you need, But it's not the universe, it's not the planet to tell us that. It's not whatever, masters or prophet or Buddhas or to tell us that. It's up to us. And if we don't do it, well, we will get the consequences of it. One day, you might feel I'm in need and nothing will come. It's as simple as that, And I was actually connected with universe, and I said, well, hold on a second. Can I get something, at least, from someone else? And he stands still. It's so funny. And I think I have some surprise because I've given more than my share. But it's kind of, we're learning about the psychic of humanity. So you're female. Okay, that's good. Great. So that means that something quite terrible happened to you in the past. Really like foundation or, life crumbled down. You believe on something crumbled down. Is this tower means something you really believed in strongly. You were relying on strongly, just in one go collapsed. And I say, well, this is not the person that I thought. This is not whatever the place I thought I would be happy. The illusion is going, and now you're not in the illusion in the past. Your confidence into what you thought was really solid is not anymore. Okay? But that already happened. Okay? And now it seems that you are reconstructing yourself financially, probably in the material world, and you trying to, gather yourself together, okay, again. And this is working actually fine. Don't put too much pressure on it. I think you're doing great because this card means, and it's funny because it's responding to what I've been sharing about my personal life. The future say for you, you will be in equilibrium. You will be, let's say, safe. You will find equilibrium, harmony, okay? The right balance. You will get back to balance. This was a shock in the past, but this shock is going to disappear through personal work and what you and patience, and then you will find equilibrium again. And there's no reason for this to come back again. It depends. If you're attached to belief, you should be more, be careful to that. Don't be attached to too many beliefs saying, oh, this is like that, it will never change. It always changes. For me, a week ago, I didn't know that I will stop the show. A week ago, I didn't know I will stop the show. It was just completely unplanned. And then one day, boom, I just say, yeah, it's finished. Shit, it's finished. And I wasn't unhappy about it. It's just when you kind of living the present instant, it's fine. You just say, okay, and you need to be trusting as well. Okay, so if it makes sense, yes, it happened. I'm rebuilding myself again, thinking to study again. Hope I get the balance. Yes, you will. Don't hope. You will get the balance, and you are rebuilding yourself. And I would say the card is saying you doing great at it. You are great at it. It was a challenge. It was a challenge needed for you, maybe to change trajectory in your life. Maybe, as I said, like me, time is up. You've done it. Nice experience. You need to move on to something else. So that's a bit the same, okay? Because life knows us as human being. When something works, we keep doing it. We kind of, if we're not forced to change, we are not used to change intuitively. We don't. And that's something that we need to get used to, but each step at a time. So you're doing great, and you will find balance. You will, okay? My pleasure. Thank you, Rita. By the way, I didn't read your message. Thank you for sending me some prayers. Prayers are the most powerful stuff. I completely understand that you might not need, or have the need or have the mean of having, whatever, a service from me. But be generous with prayers. Be generous with prayers. The more, if you send a prayer, only good can happen. Only good. Good for you as well. Because you're telling the universe, wow, okay, you're sending flowers, you're sending perfume around the world saying, sending love. I know I can't do anything, but I wish this person could find the way too. Great. And it's new to me, I have to say. It's completely new to me. There's someone mentioned that to me, and I just say, because I've been helping so many people, and all these people, they can't help me back. And I've given financial help to these people, and I'm just saying that and telling them now. They say, well, it's me now that need help, and unfortunately, they're not in a position of helping me back or giving me back what I've lended to them. But I say to them, and I say, well, at least just send a prayer, and maybe the universe has another way, because it should not be one-to-one. That's a bit basic, okay? But prayers open possibilities. So now I'm going to call yes, Saloni. Yeah, it's time to move on. It's the energies have absolutely changed. We had a red moon yesterday, I think, an eclipse as well of the moon, and I spent my night yesterday, and I say, wow, this is just a new world. Things have completely changed. It's just not from yesterday to today. It's not at all the same mechanic. So be aware that you might receive everything that you have seeded. So if you planted some plants, hopefully it's flowers, you will receive flowers. If you have made some choices that might not be as balanced, you will get the recall. Definitely. And it will happen quite quickly. So just learn from it. That's it. It's just experience. You learn and you say, oh shit, I didn't realize that it has that impact on others and on me, and I should think maybe a bit more about what I'm doing. And you will see. A lot of people are gonna go into this. Okay, so the next person will be Akanksha Chakraborty. Are you here? Akanksha Chakraborty. Okay, and it will be a career reading. So just say hello to me. Hannah, do you want, after that it's Hannah. So if you want a reading, just tell me what you want, okay? Yes, you're here. Okay, so that's a career reading. Okay, let's do. And after that is Hannah Jelulu, I think, eh? Oh, sorry, yeah. Yes. So let me know, Hannah, if you're here and if you want. Yeah, I'm gonna be a bit disappointed, a bit sad, you know, to not do the reading for you guys, but it's just, it's not vibrating anymore. So today is fine, but in the future, something, it'll be different. I don't know, it will be different. Carrier reading. Well, I could say it, I think. It's true. I think you're actually more compassionate. It's funny because you are more of a little group compared to the French people. But I was really surprised when I announced that on the French channel. As I said, I do 25 readings, you know, nearly 30. And I didn't find at all the compassion. When I told them that, a lot of them just went away out of the show, just straight away, just came out. Not even a message saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, that's happening," or "Yeah," or whatever. Nothing. And well, actually, it was a good. It was really good because it comforted me, telling me, well, actually, I'm doing the right thing, because it's clearly a take on the other side. If they are not even able to just be a bit compassionate about what happened, it's like, and just move on straight away onto another channel. Oh, I'm not going to have my reading. Oh, okay. It just means, okay, we have to stop that, because we're feeding a beast then. We're feeding people who are going to be assisted and actually not even sharing the gratefulness that, you know, the universe is giving to them. And that's not right. That we have to stop this, as I said. So carrier reading for Mr. Well, A or Mr. or you'll have to tell me if you are a woman, Akanshka, or if you are a man, please tell me. And let's look at the cards. Carrier reading, okay. Okay. Okay, usually a woman, I think. Let me connect to this. Yeah, you're a woman, you're female. Okay, it seems that there is, again, a bit like what I'm describing, there is a specific time now. You are in a specific space where change is needed. It seems that you are resourceful. really resourceful. You have resources behind you. You're probably living well, or maybe a good family, or maybe you have worked well, or you had a business, or whatever. You have definitely resources, and that's from the past. And it seems that it's time to maybe use your cushion, okay, your resources cushion, to start maybe focusing on throwing an arrow, you know, like if you had a bow and an arrow, somewhere else in a different direction, something new. Start a new project, a new venture. And you have already the resources to support this move. It's just time now to make up your mind to see, would it be good to do this? If it brings you joy, lightness of the heart, this is definitely a good direction for you to take. Okay? So, up. Okay. Yeah. So you joined a company 6 months ago. I haven't got any more information. And then right now it's for you is judgment time, which means that you have capitalized in something. And from this capital, you can go into something else. Maybe it's within the company. Maybe you will go into another direction. They're gonna say, well, I like you, I think you're great, maybe would you like to start this project? I think you would be good into this promotion or another direction, maybe something like that. Or maybe you're gonna, it could be, I'm just giving you an example because this is up to you to connect to yourself. Now it's important that all the information come from within. Okay, and not, that's probably why as well I'm stopping this type of reading, because time has passed to ask someone else to think for you, for yourself. You need to feel within, is it the right direction or not? If you go wrong, it's not a problem, because you guided through your own feelings and heart. And if you go wrong because you're not listening or well the heart, well, you will learn from it. But you will be only yourself with yourself, okay? If someone else tells you, oh, you need to go right, and then whatever, you decide to go right or left, it's not really helpful, because this someone could be after that another someone, another someone, another someone. And it's loopy, you know, you never get a right direction. So information within you. So I'm not going to tell you where it comes from, but that could also be, that's an example that I'm feeling. It could be now you have this job, so you are secure financially. Maybe there is another project on the side that you can just say, well, no, I'm secure now financially. Maybe I'm going to start up what I really want to do, because I know no risk is taken, you know, and I can take my time to build that properly. Could even be family. I don't know. I have no idea. It's you to find out. So connect to it. Gina, yes, thank you. But yes, no. Sorry. Gina, I will not be able to do a reading for you because I have stopped the list. As I said, this is my last one tonight. If you want to understand why, I have explained that at the beginning of the show. If you want to listen to it, I've done a lot of reading, and unfortunately it's not balanced. And so now I'm going to recenter within me and see what next I'm going to do. So you arrived a bit too late, sorry. It's not because of you, it's not who you are, it's just because you arrived after the limit that I have decided with universe, saying, okay, I'm going to do the few readings for the beginning of the show, and then boom, I stop, okay? So, I have asked before I reply to you, and I say, should I do it? And I say, no. And it's fair, because you can find the information within you, don't worry. So we had, now we're going into Hannah Jelul. Are you here? And do you, what do you want as a reading? Hannah Jelul, are you here? And yes, Presh Pandey. Yeah, you will be, I think you're the last one, Presh Pandey. I think something like that, I don't know. Yeah. So, hello, Haum. It's good to see you. For all the guys who are following me, you can listen to the beginning of this show, and I explain why I'm going to stop this this show. Okay, I have explained it, but I don't want to repeat it. You know, there's no point. So, calling Hannah Jelul. If she's not here, I'm going to call the next one. It's Mercy. Is Mercy here? And what is her question? Hannah Jelul, Mercy. Yes, it's because it's my last one, and I explain why. Because it's not balanced now anymore. I didn't get any not any, but much return. It's too much giving for little receiving, and it's important to protect ourselves, and that's good for me, and that's good for you guys as well. Huh? So always making sure that the balance is. You can sometimes give a lot, you know, but after that it has to be in equilibrium, and but no regrets. I really enjoy what I've been doing, but it's time to stop because it's not in equilibrium anymore. Okay. So, okay, so Hannah Jelul, I have called her. If you're not here, well, we'll not do reading. Mercy, are you here? If you're not here, you know, I need a message saying you're here. I can call Ja Lee. Ja Lee, are you here? And after that, Lavina Asrani. I think they're all gone. They might have gone. Well, they may be gone. Okay. Well, if it continues like that, I might be able to do some reading for you. It wasn't planned, but at this point, they're all gone. That's funny. Okay. All right. So, so Gina, you're here. Okay. I still go in the, you know, I follow up the list, so like that I'm sure, okay, and there's no, okay. Jali after the Mercy, okay. Rahul Atri, are you here? Rahul Atri, are you here? And then after that it would be Presh Pandey, okay. And Gina, who knows, you might have a reading actually, because if everybody's gone. So Jali, I'm calling Jali or Rahul Atri. No. Okay. So then it will be Presh Pandey. I'm going to do your reading. But you see, it's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm too slow. But people haven't got the time to even wait for a free reading. So it's just like it's coherent. It has to stop. it's like yeah, it has to stop. I'm not judging these people at all. It's just the vibration right now is that I think the universe is focusing ourselves towards all the stuff. We need to go into all the stuff now. You know, stop doing the same thing. Okay, Presh Pandey. Let's see. You wanted 3 months? I don't know. We will have, well, maybe it will be 3 months. Okay, let's see. 3 months, next 3 months, this month. Okay, maybe you're going to meet a man. Yeah, you're going to meet a man. Quite vibrating man, entrepreneur. Into getting things done and doing things. He might want to do things with you, actually. Following months, maybe something family orientated or couple orientated. Who knows? Maybe this person. I don't know what's happening with your life, but following months, maybe, you know, that's why I didn't tell you too much about that, but maybe spending time with him. And after that, chill, okay? There's no more information, I would say, on the 3rd month, because so much can happen already in the next 2 months that I think this card is not really meaningful. I say, well, we can't tell you this, because any choices can be made in any kind of direction, but this is what is suggested to you by the universe. You're gonna meet someone and there might be time to spend as a couple or a family, you know, in 2nd month, okay? The 3rd month, if it's true, just mean it might be quite static. Lot lower in terms of energy, in terms of emotional energy, will be more dry. But I would say don't take that into account, the 3rd month, because it depends on what you build for the next 2 months, okay? Okay, so Geo, are you here? And then, well, actually, if Geo is not here, it would be Gina Gilardi. You've been waiting, so just confirm that you're still here and you want a love reading, and I think you will be the last one. Yes, Hannah. Hannah, she's French. Elle est française. Merci Anna, c'est très gentil. C'est très très gentil. Je leur explique que c'est ma dernière ce soir aussi. Pardon, je sais plus si c'est français ou anglais des fois. Voilà. So, merci beaucoup Anna pour me soutenir. C'est très gentil. N'oubliez pas la bougie. So she's French. Hannah, she's French. Okay, so that's why she didn't reply to my messages. She's from the other channel and she came to support me, which is great, I think. Soft. Also, soft. Yeah, it's in English anyway today, but I have stopped. J'ai arrêté les lectures en live gratuites. J'ai expliqué pendant mon dernier live, donc on peut le regarder en français pourquoi. Par contre, toujours les services de ManuSensCris sont disponibles, mais aujourd'hui j'ai besoin de récolter, d'avoir un revenu, quoi. Je dirais, on ne veut même pas parler de revenus, juste d'avoir des fonds, parce que j'ai rien. Okay. Et en plus, quand j'en ai eu, je les ai partagés. Et malheureusement, ils ne me reviennent pas. Pas pour le moment. Okay, so Gina, you here. Ta-na-na-na-na, love reading for Gina. Oh, thank you. Merci Anna. Merci Anna pour la petite bougie. C'est gentil. J'espère. Hein, je pense que ça va se débloquer. Je sais pas ce qui va se faire, mais j'espère. Hannah has already lit up a little candle for me. So we have Gina. Gina, and you were asking for a love reading. Okay? Be prepared. Be prepared for something. Gina. It seems that you are vibrating love. Okay? You are emanating, radiating love. So you know, in the past, it's describing you as a Queen of Cup, okay? Queen of Heart, okay? So you know a normal deck of playing cards. So that's a Queen of Heart. You know what it means, a Queen of Heart, okay? This is a loving person, and you're vibrating this. And the universe is saying at the present time, be prepared for something to happen. Okay, but it might not be as straightforward. It might be quite playful. You might be involved in dynamic of meeting others, being in a group, maybe some playing, maybe a lover's play or something like this. Or so don't be too just play and stay on top. Okay, it's what we call, I would say, flirting. Okay, it might be, you might go into a flirt. Just practice flirting. That's what I'm telling you. In fact, practice flirting. Okay, because everything is actually in harmony, is balance. You know what you want. You are, I think, available for something new. These opportunities are happening, but it seems that it's not. It has to be light. Some lightness to it, and flirting is important. And it could be game of, ding, 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 ding. You see, that's why you have this card. But this card is also a card of, I don't know. I can't say more. But it's not a rough card at all. Okay, I do this because if it's too much light. Okay, so you need to see it. Okay, so flirt. Practice your flirting. Actually, you might enjoy it. It's quite fun. It's fun because the level of vibration. We need to go back into joy, happiness, all these kind of things. That's why anything that feels heavy needs to be discarded. Just don't be stuck onto anything that is too heavy, because it will become heavier and heavier and heavier. Okay, and it might not mean, like, as I said, I love doing the readings for you guys, but energetically now it's costing me. It's getting heavy. It's not your fault. It's just not the right balance. So the universe is telling me it feels heavy. Go into something lighter, and maybe something is going to come up. And if it's not there yet, you'll wait, you relax, take some holidays, and you will see. You see what I mean? That's this kind of dynamic. We need to get used to it, because it will be our inner guidance telling us what to do. Okay? So, I'm sorry, Sarika, because I think it's time to stop. As I said, it was my last one. I wanted to offer some opportunities. I've got Jali. Jali, you here? Oh, you came back. That's good. Jali, I can do the Jali because she was, I think I'm not sure. Confirm. Jali, if you're here, I will do your reading because you were at the beginning of the show. So send me a message saying if you're here or not. And what is your question? And also, are you a female or male? And Sarika, let me ask, but I think, should we do it? No, they're telling me no, it's time to to stop. Aum. No. I know you are. I know you're coming quite often, but again, they're telling me, no, not for you. Jali is good, general reading. So, if you have a no, it's not a negative answer at all. You don't have a reading. Doesn't mean it's the end of the world at all. For me, it means, the way I receive it is say, follow your inner guidance. Ask your question to the universe and see what you receive as an answer. If you don't receive an answer in the instant, instantaneously, I can't say this word, then wait and say, okay, here is my question. Can I have some signs so I could discover the answer? And maybe tomorrow you go and walk and you say, I know what you mean. Okay. You see? So the universe is telling you now, stop relying on readings like myself, or connect to your inner guidance and the universe guidance. That's the only one you can rely on. The rest after that it's helpful, but the vibration now on the planet is high enough so we have all to work on this the same way as I do, for you guys. Okay. So, sorry, Jali, female. Okay, JC. And you wanted a general reading. Okay, that's good. Well, there will be maybe some. I will play. Stay with me after that. I will play, and maybe I'm gonna get some feedback from you guys. I will talk to you about the concept that has come up, and maybe you can participate in creating it. I could continue doing the shows, but it will not be one-to-one. It's time, as I said, for us. I'm going to do JC, I'm going to do your reading, okay? And that will be the last one, but I jump onto it. It's time for us, all of us, to connect to our inner guidance. So anything around that it's not going to be that helpful anymore. We need to take our own responsibility to connect within ourselves, to find our own way. We all have different ways. That needs to be done, okay? If we want to be kind of, if we want the future to be bright for us, okay? Because things might be a bit complicated in the future for a little while. So the idea may be the next concept that I will introduce to you. And I've done a little beginning of a show, I will present that to you, is to talk about the energy, to talk about the group can have a discussion maybe about it, but it's not about me. It could be, yes, I have some stuff happening in my life, I'm talking about you guys, and you want to share it, but it's helpful for the group to just say, okay, this is this type of energy, we have this type of coincidence happening right now, how do we act onto it? Okay, not about politics, anything really happening in the world. It will be more about feeling the energy, feeling about following the movement of consciousness. So if you are into developing, connecting to consciousness, your own consciousness, other consciousnesses, then it might be helpful for you, and then we will share. And that will be a give, because in the sense that I will do it, and it's kind of a gift back from us, or the people who will follow the show, if this show is happening, telling the universe, hey, we're a bunch of people, we might be 1, 2, 3, who knows, but we want to listen to you. We want to be connected to you. Please guide us. Please guide us to do so. Okay? And that's this kind of dynamic. And that is a lot more dynamic. It goes really well with the energy of the new world. Okay? Because everybody takes a step into I'm getting responsible and I am an actor in what's happening. I'm not passive, asking a question and waiting for the answer. And then, oh, it's gone. No, I had my answer. I don't even need to do anything. No. It will be active. Okay, during the show. But it's not for everybody, so we'll see. So let's talk about JC. And then I will tell you about this show. There is a little music that I have done as a start, which lasts 1 minute. And maybe you will be able to connect to it and maybe to give me some feedback of saying, well, I like the idea, or maybe you could do that because maybe you have information for me to make this happen. And that will be then the next show. And I don't have any idea of the time. Is it going to be on a weekly basis? I have no idea. Or which day, what time? No idea. Okay? But there is already a little map of it. So JC, you were asking me, sorry, because I've been blah 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 blah. You were asking me general reading. Okay. JC, general reading. Okay. It seems that things are tough for you right now. And they were even tougher in the past. Kind of feeling isolated, misunderstood. Now you feel that you have a lot on your plate. But actually you are now moving forward. Before you were relying maybe on the opinion of others, and now you decided to take your own sovereignty, to move on your own somewhere. Say, okay, right, I cannot count, or it's not maybe count, I need to rely on myself and be active on it. And actually the move that you're currently making, keep doing that, keep being a sovereign being, doing what matters to you, what is meaningful to you without relying on what other people think about it. You erase this. Could be helpful, but actually, as I said, we are connecting to ourselves now, our inner guidance and what is coming up for ourselves, okay, and for you. And this card is extremely powerful. You can just see it. It's a spaceship, okay? Spaceship, rocket. You can see a rocket. And that's a card of the world, which is an extremely positive card in the tarot deck, which means you getting exactly where you want to go. This is exactly, you're taking exactly the direction to your happiness and your balance. Everything is, this is the target, okay? If you had a life target, what you're doing, you definitely going in the right direction. So I'm not going to tell you more than this. Keep doing what you're doing, but just maybe focus on who you are. Just be gentle on yourself, saying, okay, right, what makes me vibrate high? I'm joyful, happy, feeling better. I keep carrying the stick because these sticks actually help me feeling better. And stuff that you feel, oh, I'm doing it, but I'm not sure, I want to continue doing it. Then this one, you leave it on the side because it doesn't help you anymore. So life is asking you to make some decision like this, small decision, saying, what do you want to keep? You have 10 sticks in your hands. Do you need 10 sticks? Maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe enough. Just take the one that matters to you, not others. It's all about you. and then after that reach this state of bliss. Okay? My pleasure. So I'm going to explain to you. So what I started to do in French, and maybe it's the potential of a new show, would be to connect with an energy, which is the energy of Maitreya. It's funny because it's happening in the month of May, and the month of May is the Wesak, or the Vesak, Wesak. So it's a Buddhist time where a lot of people around the world are praying for Buddha, gathering to pray for Buddha, and also it's the link between the energy of Buddha and the Christic energy. Maitreya is apparently the next Buddha to come. Okay? And I don't know, I am quite somehow connected to, I'm going to call him, he's funny. He's actually really funny. I'm going to call him an entity, okay? Not saying male, female, whatever, just, okay, an entity, a concept, or, no, not a concept, but a presence, okay? So the idea is to spend the show with you, and the same way as I read the cards, I will be reading what intuitively I receive, but connecting to his presence and see what comes up. Okay? But as agreed with me and him, but actually it's me deciding because it's my show. Not talking too much about, as I say, political issues, what's happening in France, in Europe, around the world, whatever, all these kind of things. No, already you can feel the density is heavy. That other people can do that perfectly well. It will be more about a direction, a meaning, a flow, and talking about this type of flow with him. And he will be, and through I, guiding us to navigate the energetic flow better. However, again, he will not tell you what to do. He will simply tell you the weather forecast, saying, okay, that's it's gonna be sunny tomorrow, or it's gonna be really hot tomorrow, or it was really hot today, or you're gonna have a storm in 3 days time, and that is up to you after that to take your own responsibility to say, well, do I care about it? Do I do something about it? But always connecting to ourselves, and then follow up our guidance. Okay, maybe we will learn some other stuff about how to connect, but that will be the concept. Okay. So let me see your comments there. So Yashvi, the readings are finished, and I explained that I will not do readings anymore. If you want to notice, go at the beginning of the show, okay? And I'll explain. So what is it? Kind of Akashic record reading or angel guidance? No, not really. Think about a lot of people are doing channeling, okay? So channeling means you connect to an entity. I don't know, Archangel Michael, the devil, or I don't know, Jesus, Buddha, whatever. Okay, Gautama Buddha, and you get some information from them. They speak through you, and you get some information. In this case, it will not be this way, because we are, as I said, we are getting back into our consciousness and our sovereignty. So the idea will be to be assisted with the presence of a master, a guide, and in that case, I decided and it was agreed, and Maitreya was okay with that, to do it with Maitreya, because it's connecting with who I am and the energy and what I wish to do, and also connecting to the moment. So another one, no, it will not be suited. He's the right presence, the right guide for this, but that will be only through my intuition and perception. Okay, no voices ready, no I'm possessed by someone, no stuff like this. It could happen. It happened to me that I could be telepathically connecting to a presence or an entity and be able to speak. The entity would be able to speak through me, and I could listen and I could let it go through or not. But no, it's not that. So it's like a dialogue. It's a dialogue with the presence. So it will be really also helpful, maybe for you guys, because you might see how I do it. You might feel his presence, recognize maybe his presence, and also be able to do the same thing with the presence you want to call. Maybe himself or someone else, Mary, for example, I don't know, whoever, an angel, whoever you want to. Okay, so it's something to, to just make it more accessible for you. So what I do, you can do. Okay. Interesting. It's really simple. So my story, actually, with this show, I will probably tell you all, or what I remember, or what is useful about my story, how it all began. Okay, where I come from. And who knows, maybe I will receive some information that I do not know yet, and that will come. Who knows? But that's interesting, and I thank you for this. I think you will be gifted with a nice message probably this evening, because you're participating a lot there. Yes, it will be about my story, my one, and through my experience, how it can be helpful for your own experience, maybe in the present or in the future. So I will explain all this, and that could help people like you to see how they can connect. Now, to give you a quick answer, we need to get out of mental processes. There are no processes, rituals, or anything like that. It's as simple as I say to people, if you want to wish me well, because I've been working quite hard for you guys, just send a little prayer. Send a little prayer, light up a little candle, and send some good wishes for me. Okay? And the connection is the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. If you want to connect to an entity, just send a little prayer, send a little wish. But you need to it needs to not only be in your head, it's from your heart. You really need to feel and say, actually, I feel connected to you, whatever angel, am. And I wish to talk to you. I wish to connect with you. If you're not sure you can talk or connect verbally, do you see what I mean? You might not be sure to hear or anything like that. Just start with connect and say, I would like to feel your presence. I feel connected to you, and you send a little prayer. That's it. All the rest is bullshit. Is making, maybe making a business about it. I don't know. It doesn't need to be more complicated than this. Okay. So it's your intention. The more your intention is pure, and you don't expect anything, you just open to the experience and say, I'm open to this experience. Let's try it. Maybe I'm not going to feel too much, but who knows? I'll try again tomorrow. It's okay. It's okay. No pressure on yourself. No pressure on also the presence you are calling upon. Don't be too scared of connecting with something else or someone else. It's okay now. Just do it with the purity of your heart. And the purity of your heart will protect you simply if you call a presence. And this presence has a level of vibration which is love, caring, whatever. This is what you're going to receive. If an energy wanted to get within this, they will not connect to this energy anyway. They will not. They will not. So you stay in love. You stay in freedom of your own space, your own sovereignty, and the sovereignty of the presence as well. And it's just an exchange. Okay, little prayer, done. It's done. Okay? But put it at a small level. Feel at the beginning, you just connect to you what you're going to feel within. Okay? So we'll do a little exercise. So actually, Aum, you're here. Maybe some other people are here. Aum, if anybody has got something to say before I start the little music of the next show that I'm proposing. As I said, I don't know. It's just a concept. You will feel the vibration of this music. Already connect to this. Connect to the word Maitreya. Does he tell you something? Doesn't need to be intellectual. Do you feel something about it? You will have the emerald heart as well on the picture, and you will have this music, and this music is connected to the rage of living, but true living, free living, life expression. So connect to this and see how you feel. We got time, no more pressure. So that's also different from the tarot reading that we've been doing before. I need to do it and move on, and I cannot talk too much about my life or whatever, because people are waiting. Finito. Now we connect. We are together. We are in a little group. 1, 2, 3, maybe 100, maybe 1,000. Who knows? But we will be spending some time in a connection, in connecting to this energy, and this energy is also the best of ourselves. Okay, Maitreya is supposed to be the new world teacher, which means that it's not the new world order. You can read it differently. It's like he's the teacher for the new world, or he's a new teacher, or whatever you're gonna feel. So don't put too much stuff in your head. Okay, so I'm going to read Eliana, I have explained, so I have stopped the reading, and I will stop this. If you want, you can go back to the beginning of the show. Of course, you screen the first 10 minutes, and I'm explaining why now I'm moving on to something else. Okay? But you can stay with us. Okay? So, hello Malik SB. Again, that's the same thing, Malik. So, I'm moving on onto something else, and that's why I've done this show, to explain to you guys what is going to be next, maybe. And you can participate if you're here. Maybe there is a reason. So I'm going to play the introduction, so no more 10 minutes waiting. I will launch the show if I do it. The music will last for 1 minute, and then we will start. This music is also sort of a way to connect to him, because he has a pulse. It's a bit like connecting to angel, light, wisdom, but with a bit of rock and roll. Okay? Okay, we're not doing like, okay, we want to live life to the full. Okay, so we're connecting to a high energy, but it's gonna be a rock and roll. Okay, or so let's play it, and put your headset, put the sounds up if you want. It's gonna be 1 minute, and see how you feel, and let yourself connect to it, and see the screen as well, what it tells you. Who knows, you might have a message coming, and it's a way for you also to see if you can do it already now, and why not? I believe in you. I believe in you guys. So, you might guide me. It's time. It's time for you to do so. Let's see. Let's play it. Okay. So that will be. That's the concept of live Maitreya. I'm gonna put the sounds up here. Yeah, I've got it. I'm gonna move this. Get some space. Feel comfortable. And it's about 1 minute 20. I might have a song actually based on this, but it's not there yet. And maybe the time is not here yet, but let's go. Here we go, and that would be the new setup for if it happens. Again, I stay completely open, but again, the chat on the side, the icon Maitreya with ManuSensCris. So the idea is a dialogue, and the energy, as you can feel, I'm not even sure if I'm going to the 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 3, 4. I'm going to keep that. Maybe I'm gonna remove it because you can feel that the guitar and the song or the music just bring this vibration. You feel like there's this stuff happening, okay, and that's kind of it's the music to connect with him. When he's there. So, okay, you can feel his presence. He's here. Okay, but I didn't plan on doing it. But I think actually you are quite interested and involved in it. So it's a good thing to show you. Maybe you're gonna give me some insight about maybe what you see or what could be happening. Right now I'm gonna leave you, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna leave you to what you feel. What you feel in your vibration. Do you shiver? Is there some words, images that you're feeling? Connect to this. It's going to be a new way of teaching. No more with words. we don't need to put so much importance to words. Maybe your words will be more important than mine, because you will be sharing what you experience, and then I will connect with it and say, yeah, I recognize this. Yes, you are, whatever, centered in the right place, in a good place, in a place that is carrying you forward. That I could feel, and that would be meaningful. But any word could mean anything, okay, if it comes from what the so-called teaching, okay? So it will be a lot more. Someone told me that one day I will be transpiring my message. My message will be my transpiration, my sweat, okay? Because I feel, that's why also I'm stopping with probably numerology and except and tarot card reading, except for private readings, because I want to move on to another way of communicating with you all, and communicating so with less words, less of it. Again, we can't put some stuff on it. Okay, so have you got anything to share about the music you have heard and the connection? If you want, I can play it again. Now you know what it is for another minute, and we can see. Maybe nothing will happen right now. It's okay. Maybe you will get some information. Maybe this evening. Who knows? As I said, will we not pass any other messages than the one that I have been passing on right now? Okay? But maybe you have your own messages, because the idea is to connect to our higher self, someone who is this presence that is within us, but also somewhere else in the universe. So he or she has got a lot more room, wisdom, point of view about what's happening. And that's the idea, is to connect to this, okay? And let these presence speak, okay? So if you speak, if you receive a message, and this is in the live show, it could be for you, but most probably it will be to share with others, because it could have come up another time than during the show. So if you have something unexpected happen, just share it. That's all. The message of Master Maitreya. Okay, that's okay. That's absolutely okay. There's each step at a time. Maybe you will never feel connected to Maitreya. It doesn't matter. You can think about, it doesn't need to be a presence or a human being or Father Christmas. You see what I mean? It's not that. But if you connect the bit and this energy, this vibration that actually is, I played the instruments in it, in the guitar. I am not a guitar player at all, but that came up, and it's an acoustic guitar, and it sounds like an electric guitar, and it's an acoustic guitar. There is absolutely no effect on it. Okay, what I use my acoustic guitar, and I put a bubble wrap in between the strings, and that gives you the and like an electric guitar. That's funny. Okay, so that's good, Bridget. Then maybe you I don't know. As I said, I don't know if it's going to be my next move, but that happened to be created. As I said, I created this this front, the front panel you've seen, and the music as well. I took a part of a complete music that I was stuck onto, and in matter of a couple of hours I just took this part, organized it, changed a bit the parameters, and created this beat on 1 minute 20. So it's just telling me if it's there, it might have a purpose, okay? But I don't know more at this point in time, okay? So who knows? Let's discover it. If you're still connected to my channel, you will be able to be informed when I come up again. Okay? So what I suggest to you is that we can say bye-bye, and I'm going to play it once more and finish with it. Maybe it's telling me that actually I should finish with it. I don't know actually if I can replay it. Let's see if we can replay it. I might have to switch from one to another. Let's see. And replay it again, just to feel the vibration of the music. That's it. It's okay. Okay, each step at a time, and we'll see. All the energies are really moving right now, and we need to let time to time, yeah, to give some time to time itself. Okay, and I'm just looking at the lights actually right now, and it's quite nice with the little heart on the side and this flashing light at the back. It's working very well. It's quite nice. I like it. Who knows? Maybe we will play some music that I have created. You can have a look. Actually, I'm going to write it down. If you want to listen to the music I created, it's on SoundCloud, and search ManuSensCris, and there's about 15 songs. They're all different. Maybe you will get some connection through that as well. Okay. C'est gentil, Anna, c'est très gentil. Anna, she loves my music, so merci Anna. Donc on va la rejouer, Anna, et je vais terminer comme ça. On va rejouer le générique et puis on va en rester là. So I'm going to play the little starting show, whatever, again, and then I will leave you, and we will see when is next. I have no idea. Et donc on verra quand sera le prochain live. Je ne sais pas. On verra quand ça se présente. D'accord? Si vous êtes connecté à ce channel, vous le saurez. Ok? D'accord? Allez, on fait comme ça. Donc I'm going to put my headset again to listen to the music again, because actually I quite enjoy it. And I say bye bye to you and see you next time, but I have no idea when. Hopefully soon. Okay? So let's play this generic again. So I might have to move on to the screen that I had before and go back onto this one. Okay? So don't be surprised, because I don't know how to do differently. Ok, merci Anna. Et toi aussi, prends soin de toi. Alors, where was I? Let's do this.